Hate Army General saying hate Army shit to Hate Army. If your name is Hate Army,
the Hate Army stands with you thick and thin.
good vibes to the Hate Army. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I got a big announcement. I already just posted it. I just literally posted it on Twitter and on the schedule here. Here we go again. I got to change my schedule. You want to know why? Well, someone just wrote me a very, very detailed message about basically they just watched the entirety of this morning Side Scrollers podcast, which was the follow-up, the Dark Side Phil Fallout or Aftermath episode. Today, that was not supposed to be their episode. Their episode was scheduled that they were supposed to do, like, Mario Kart together. And apparently they decided that they wanted to keep riding this drama wave about me and do a whole show about me again, even though I wasn't there. That's interesting. I thought that maybe there was a segment on their show today about me. No, apparently it was the whole show, and apparently they went 2.5 hours, which is, for their own show, that's record long. Usually their show is about 1 hour to 2 hours long. They decided to go 2.5 hours. From what this person said, I don't know if it's true or not. This person is a concerned fan, wrote me a super detailed email. They're like, literally the whole show was them ragging on me. It wasn't even like, you know, recapping. It was like basically slamming me, saying they don't believe a word I said, saying that they, you know, all the detractors are correct. Basically, the detractors were in there constantly super chatting and everything, and they read every single one of them and believed every one of them, didn't criticize a single word they said. Now, I don't know. This is what I just saw in an email. I'm not confirming or denying this happened. Okay? I'm not at all. I'm just telling you what I was just told. Okay? So basically, this fan just wrote me this very concerned email, and they're like, number one, seems to me like the whole thing was a setup. Like, yes, they acted cordial to you in the interview because they didn't want you to leave, but this was their intention all along. It sounds like it was always a setup, and that they were always going to do this to you. That the whole intention was to get you on the show and then milk it for all it's worth. Because apparently, again, today they made a ton of money on their show, which is why they went 2.5 hours rather than their usual time. Okay? So, if all this is true, all right, it's this simple. I'm gonna judge it for myself, because tonight we have to change my late stream, and we're gonna do a react to it together on DSP Reacts. We're gonna head over to DSP Reacts tonight. Okay, and that's my late stream tonight. We're going to do this. We're going to actually do it. Now, the thing is, their podcast was 2.5 hours long. I am literally not going to watch 2.5 hours. I'll skim through it. We're going to skim through it to see exactly what it was. If this is 100% true, the way that it was portrayed in this email, I'm going to be upset. And I'm going to express that level of being upset to the internet, including to Craig and his crew. Because I think there's an air of professionalism that needs to be had when you have someone as a guest on your show. I'm not saying they weren't professional to be on the show, but if we're in an understanding that this is supposed to be impartial, right, then why are you airing all of this attention from my known detractors, right? Why are you believing everything they say at face value instead of being skeptical of everything? It sounds to me like they weren't doing that. And now it sounds to me like now that they've banked on it, they're going to roll with it. It's one thing to have a few jokes. It's another thing to have a whole stream based on let's roll in more dough because Phil was on our show. And by the way, I have something that I would like to tell you tonight on that react stream that you guys don't know about. There was a follow-up yesterday after I got off the show. So I'm going to tell you about that because I think it's pretty important. Okay, I do. I feel like it's pretty important. The thing is, I want to see it for myself. I want to judge for myself. Rather than me sit here and do a public statement about it right now, I want to watch it with you guys together, and we can judge for ourselves what exactly happened, because I feel like I have to give them a fair shake. Okay? I have to. If not, if I watch it and it is really nasty, I'm done with them. Okay? But we'll see. I felt that they were fair during the interview. That doesn't give them the right to then make my life a shit show afterward and profit from it. Okay? If they're going to be professional and they really want me to be on their show again, then they have to act professional just like they did before. They had acted professional all the way up to the interview, right? So it might be a situation where essentially they saw so much money yesterday and they realize this is a startup podcast they're trying to get going again. They think if they just keep doing this that they will just continue to get the support from my detractors, and that's more important than actually caring about being, objective or whatever. I don't know. I want to judge for myself because I want to watch it with you guys. Okay, I do. I would rather watch it with you guys and we can all watch and make judgments for ourselves. All right? And I'm sure now there's going to be attention not only on that, but now I'm sure they'll watch, Craig will probably watch it and clap back or whatever. Who cares? I have the right to do this. If they're going to make money off my name, which it sounds like what they're doing. Again, I don't know. I read an email. I haven't seen the show. All right. But if that's actually what happened, then I have the right to do this. Just like they have the right to do that too. But it's just, you're going to get my criticism too. All right. And I don't even want to do this. I don't. I want to play games, but I feel like I can't just leave it untouched now. Especially because, again, some stuff happened behind the scenes yesterday you guys aren't aware of. And I want to make this clear. Okay? I'm going to tell you guys what happened before we even do the react tonight on that stream. So if you're interested in all of that, which I'm sure you are, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time tonight over on DSP Reacts, I'm going to actually... I'm going to actually get this out of here right now. Hold on. Let's see. Again, Zebra, I don't know. We're going to watch it together. Because I'm hearing people in the chat were saying stuff. I get an email that says it's from a concerned fan. This wasn't like, oh, I'm a detractor and I'm trying to start shit. This is a concerned fan. Like, yeah, I watched the show. I couldn't believe it. It was awful. It was like a 100%, let's just shoot you while you're not there. That's the other thing. If they're going to do that, why am I not there? You had me on the show yesterday, right? Why was all this not aired when I was there? Why wait for me not to be on the show so I can't respond to any of it and I have no defense against it? You wait for me to not be there to rag on me? That's not right. That's why I went on the show. That was their opportunity. And now they're doing it after the fact. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I want to find out for myself because then I can make my decision. Because here's the thing. Maybe it's over-exaggerated, right? Maybe it's completely over-exaggerated. And I want to judge for myself. Just like yesterday, a lot of people said they felt that the interview was unfair. I don't believe that. I think the interview was fair. So I want to judge for myself what happened on their podcast today. And based off those judgments, I will determine if I want to further have any interactions with these people ever again. Which is a shame because I love that show. But what are you going to do? If they're going to be scum to me, then I'm not going to watch it. And I'm not going to promote it. And I'm not going to, I guess we're going to find out. All right? So... we're going to watch tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time over on DSP Reacts. In fact, right now I'm going to set up that live stream before we even continue. I'm going to set it up. So give me a second here. Show me the money. I set it up, and that's what we're doing tonight. And I see Al Wrong says in the chat, well, I mean, they were pretty clear on how they felt about your answers yesterday. I saw some of the podcasts earlier, and they're basically reflecting on that. And that's fine, if that's what it is. If that's what it is, that's fine. There's a difference between we're reflecting on something we just did and we say, here's our thoughts, or this is the 2-hour, literally just shit and deride on DSP session, right? So let's find out. Here's the thing. We got to finish Hogwarts. Let's do it. And then let's find out tonight what actually happened live together. That's the beauty of the internet. We could change up at any moment. And I have a fucking channel for this. Like, I literally have a channel just for this. Okay? So there you go. Let's find out tonight. Join me tonight, 6:45 p.m. And let's see what happened. Okay? Okay. In the meantime, let's jump back into Hogwarts. All right? Let's do it. Apollo says, I don't think it's going to bother you. All right, we'll see. We'll find out tonight together, right? That's the point tonight of the stream, and we'll find out together. That's the beauty of it. Man, was there a timely manner for me to have the React channel or not? Holy shit, right? I want to talk about pertinent timing. Anyway, let's get the Slytherin scarf on. There we go. All right. By the way, I got a tip. Oh, I should probably put my headphones on, too. Someone did a $3 tip saying, remember they had a recorded detractor clip played on the stream. Fuck them. I mean, I figured they were actually going to do something like that. It was incredibly stupid, too. It was insanely cringe what they played, to the point where even they couldn't finish playing it. They couldn't get through it. So it's like, yeah, I think you guys realized how stupid that was, right? Anyway. Here we go. That's the beauty. I will do it tonight. Over on DSP Reacts, we will watch it together and judge for ourselves. Okay. Alright, so we're heading into the end game. I guess we gotta go meet with, is it Ooze Trumps into the super chat. It was it a planned hit? They shut you on hard. They shut on you hard today. Okay, Ooze Trumps. We just talked about it before I started. Let's stop. Okay, let's play the game now, shall we? We have a whole stream tonight to talk about nonsense. We can play the game now. Thanks. I can't even read what you're saying regardless, so can't understand it. It's another align. Does that do anything? No. I don't. What am I supposed? Does anyone know how to fucking do this, or I'm done? Seriously, I'm not gonna sit here for 10 minutes fucking around. I wanted to do this mission and you know, be my last thing, and I'm just gonna give up. Does anyone know? I guess not. Examine the claw? What claw? What claw? What? There's no claw. Oh. I can't do the Shadow of the Relic quest. There's no time. They fucked it up. So what do they want me to do? Endlessly pull these things around until finally things align? Like, that's the dumbest puzzle I've ever heard.
Accio.
So all it does, it lights up the one that it's on, right? It looks like, okay, it lights up the symbol opposite from it. So this one's pointing there, and then it lights the moon. This one, maybe this one should light the sun? Or is it lighting the moon?
Accio.
It's not lighting the moon. Why isn't it? Fuck this. Nah, okay, I'm done. I'm done. Match the shadows on the door. So match the sun and it looks like a key.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
So there's the key. And then I need the sun. So this would have to go all the way on the other side is what you're saying. Okay. Thanks for telling me. Excuse me.
That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway!
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid.
Doran, I would have loved to talk further, but, I have no time. We have to get the fuck out of here.
So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study.
Revelio.
Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them.
Huh.
They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The
Bombardier.
Odin camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
This is probably just an item. We're probably gonna move to the other side. Add the gamer, I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. We finished the main story of Hogwarts. This is my final stream of it now, so. Oh yeah, it's a puzzle room. Look. Here you got some kind of a block. Here you got another block. Oh my
Revelio.
god. We're not doing this. It's gonna take too long. Wow.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. Now what about this? It looks like ice. What the hell do you put on an ice
Revelio.
spot? The box?
Wingardium Leviosa.
don't know. Maybe the ice block is up here. Maybe we gotta climb up here and the ice block's up there. Ah, okay. Okay, they're both there.
Bombarda.
They're both on the right spot. What happened? Where is it? Where's the door open? I did the puzzle. Nothing happened. Oh my god. Yes, at the gamer, you can always send me an email. Of course you can. Jay Kuma, there's no way it's going to take me a whole stream to do the epilogue of the game. We'll see if people want it as a late night stream after tonight, but this is definitely the end of my main playthrough. Yeah, look, I'm done. The ice is on the ice. The fire is on the fire. There's no other part of the puzzle. And nothing happened. Wow. No, I would not fight the winner of Wings or Boogie in a boxing match, but thank you for a $3 tipper. I think it was only use me blade.
The plates on the floor have symbols on them.
Ay, ay, ay.
Bombarda. Glacier. Incendio.
Bombarda, even though it's a fire spell, doesn't count as a fire spell for that
How
quest.
clever.
Little puppy squeaking.
A dark wizard. You've got to be joking
What was
me.
that?
Not Dora, not.
Got to be joking me. There's combat in this mission too. Alright, this is it. After this fight, I'm done. Had enough.
You made a mistake.
Imperial.
You're right, I did. I made a mistake. I started this post game with no time. This is a horrible mistake.
Propender.
This is you. Back for more.
Propender. Glacier. Bombarda.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh my god. Oh, okay, it's our buddy. I thought it was another group of wizards.
Ready your wands. The fight has only
There is another group.
Incendio. Expulsor. Glacier.
Hell? There's a dog biting my ass with my full life bar. Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Hogwarts Legacy is a great game. It really, really takes the world of the wizarding world, I should say, into an interactive gameplay environment. It builds a beautiful world with tons of content, great story, and some fun gameplay. It definitely flounders in the last third. The last third is probably the worst part, because at that point, it unlocks a final part of the map that you don't need to do anything there. You don't want to keep doing the same kind of grindy open world side content, but as you just saw, you can easily beat the end of the game, and then there's new content that opens that they want you to have higher level, but the only way to do it is basically to do the grindy content that's not fun. So it does flounder in the end. Overall, great game. I had a ton of fun the last month and a half playing this with you guys. Thank you to everyone who tuned in for all of these streams, for everyone who supported the streams, for everyone who watched on demand on YouTube. Everyone, you guys were awesome during this playthrough. I had a great time. Even after, like, I'm not even kidding, like 2 weeks I've been playing it, people didn't care. They were like, can you do something else? But I was like, nah, I want to give enough effort to at least finish, the main plot. Even as long as it is, it basically has interest as waned. Look at this. When we started with this game, I was getting 500-600 viewers a stream. Today, we barely had 200. People don't, you get burnt out on stuff when it's so lengthy. I do feel like it was too long, too much grindy style side content. It should have been paced a little better, and definitely should have had some better combat. I do feel like the combat is good, but after you get to that halfway point, once you essentially unlock the best offensive spells, It's very repetitive and boring, in my opinion. The combat becomes a grind. Every time you're fighting a troll, it's like, I really have to fight this troll for 5 minutes? It's the same thing. I've already fought this troll 100 times before. Yeah, the combat, probably the biggest shortcoming. Outside of that, still a great game, still a great playthrough. Thank you all. If anyone is interested in a post-game stream someday, maybe like a 2-hour late-night stream, to see if we can wrap up some of those quests, let me know. In the meantime, though, this game is retired from the main gameplay streams. I hope that you enjoyed the playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. I thank you all for being here for the final stream and supporting it as well. The final time we actually got to see the hat and the scarf was really nice, too. So thank you guys for that. And will there be a sequel or a DLC? I hope so. I would love to do Quidditch. I would love to see more in this universe. I would like to see it better fleshed out. Maybe more gameplay content. Something new. That'd be great. So, shocker hit. I think it was way better than anyone expected it was going to be. For me, I went to it with no expectations, and I was blown away at how good this was. I hope that you enjoyed Hogwarts Legacy. Thank you for watching. See you later. Okay. Enough of that. All right, guys. So, yes, the hat and scarf will be missed, says Alright. It was fun. We didn't do them that often, but it was nice to have a special thing that's like focused on one specific playthrough, correct? It's always nice to do that. There we go. So, that being said, my friends, I hope that you had a good time with me today. I'm going to upload this gameplay to the channel. Remember, tonight, we're pulling an audible. We're no longer doing a gameplay stream tonight, even though I had every intention of doing it. Since everyone is bugging me about this Side-Scrollers podcast from this morning, that is not what it was supposed to be. That podcast was supposed to be them playing Mario Kart. But instead, apparently, it became all about me when I wasn't there. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. So we're going to see what happens, because we're going to watch that tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time on DSP Reacts. It's not here. It's on DSP Reacts. I've already posted up the links to it and everything everywhere. So I would recommend you head over there if you get a chance. And tonight, we're going to watch it live. It was a 2.5-hour show. We're not going to watch the whole thing. I'll skim through it. But I want to make some judgments. Plus, I also have a follow-up myself on being on the podcast yesterday. I actually have some interesting information to share with you that I feel should be shared before I do any kind of like a follow-up. So, sound good? All right, guys, thank you. I hope to see you tonight over there on DSP React, 6:45 p.m. Tomorrow, it's our usual day. We'll have a Level 1 podcast here on DSP Gaming. It's DSP versus the Internet tomorrow, where I do all my reacting to various things from the Internet over there. And then we're actually going to do gameplay tomorrow night. It's Like a Dragon Ishin will just be tomorrow night now, okay? All right, guys, thank you all. Please have a good break. I hope to see you tonight over on DSP React. Peace out and see you then.